He hatched up a plan in his head. Next port of call was for him to find out what was inside the bag. He ditched the bike somewhere, carried the bag, wiped his face with the singlet underneath his heavily sweat-soaked shirt. An idea sparked into his head. He stopped to buy a dark grey Bako super sack before entering an eatery. He bought one quickly, calmed himself down to not draw attention, and entered the sweet sensation just after the roundabout. He walked in and immediately tried to find the toilet. He went in and locked the door behind him with his bags. He didn't even know he needed to pee until he entered one of the stalls. Peeing for what seemed to be a full minute, his heart beating like it would explode out of his chest, all the adrenaline pumping furiously into him. He closed the water closet, put the bag on it, and opened the bag. There were all sorts of currency, majorly dollars and pounds, stacks and stacks of bundles of cash, naira included. Knowing that he will need more time, he closed off the bag, but before he did that, he grabbed a bundle of 1,000 naira notes, took out some and put them in his back pocket. Some money for the journey ahead. He dumped the rest of the money inside the bag, took off his singlet and used it to cover the cash. Right now, he would just look like someone who got into a bad fight with blood stains all over his shirt. He just needs to be lucky to miss any police officer patrolling the area. No one will want to mess with him. No one will know the fortune that lies underneath the stinking singlet. He left the empty bag in the toilet of the fast food, coming out with a Bako bag filled with foreign currency. Now to his next move. How to leave Ebute Metta without being noticed. He knew he had to ditch the leather carry-on bag that he had been holding on to. That was a no-brainer. But what if the owner of the BDC had people everywhere looking for him? Change outfits. That's the next action. He looked around, then walked briskly into a roadside mail boutique and came out looking like a young fashion-poor business executive. He got an oversized sky blue work shirt with a black pair of loose-fitting trousers and a pointed black shoe. He rolled up the sleeves to his elbow, picked up his bag and left. As he approached the train station, he saw some bananas that looked enticing. He slowed down, bought some and put them over the singlet, which obscured the stolen fortune inside the bag. As he got out, he heard the steam trumpet of the train. He kept up to the pace. Luckily for him, he was able to meet up with the train, secured himself a good seat in the coach. For some weird reason, he sat closest to the aisle, not the window, with the bag safely tucked in between his legs. All that remains is for this train to begin to move.
Thanks for rocking with Oniranu Stories, where each story is a thrill ride.
Yeah.
Dive into more gripping stories at diolububble.com and keep the vibes alive on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat and TikTok. Follow at diolububble. Hot off the press, we're dropping fresh free stories every weekday on diolububble.com. But wait, there's more. For exclusive premium content, swing by seller.co/m/diolububble. It is where you will find even more Diolu stories. Stories on stories. Audio, written, exclusive. We've got them all. Check out our banging, pun intended, audio catalog on Spotify, Apple Podcast, AudioMac, SoundCloud and Anchor.fm. Search for Oniranu Stories and let the eargasm begin.
Yeah.
Join the convo with hashtag Oniranu Stories and hashtag Dear Oniranu on social media. Your thoughts matter.
Damn you!
Until the next thrill, stay hooked and catch you on the flip side. Ciao!